Hi friends, welcome to another episode of Annie's Fun List. Okay, a couple of weeks ago on Instagram, I braided my hair. Well, I just braided my hair in my life, and then I got on Insta Story and I made a comment about how I had an adult braid, not a teen braid. And I got a lot of comments back from people saying, what is the difference? So I called my friend Allie Ryan. She owns the Dry House Nashville. And I said, Allie, will you hop on a Fun List video with me and help us know the difference between an adult braid and a teen braid? And so Allie and one of her team members, Jordan, and I just hopped on a Zoom call and we went over it. So here is the difference between an adult braid and a teen braid. This is gonna change your whole summer. It's gonna change your whole summer. Okay, so we are here to talk about braids because, Allie, you know, we've done this before. There is a difference between adult braid and kid braid. And now that we're grown-ups, we gotta learn it. So Jordan and Allie are here with me. Jordan, tell us who you are. And then Allie, you tell us who you are.
My name is Jordan Petty. I am Allie's right-hand man in all things social media. And I am the host of the Braid quiz today.
Yes, you are.
I can't be normal.
That's brilliant. Okay, Allie, tell us who you are.
Hi guys, my name is Allie Ryan and I own the Dry House here in Nashville, Tennessee. And I want to show you guys some braids today.
Allie, explain, there's a handful of my friends who are listening that have never had a blowout, that do not know what a dry house is. I did not know what a blowout was until our friend Cassie Kelly taught me. What does it mean to go to a dry house and get a blowout?
Okay, it's really an awesome experience and it can be for anybody, any age. So what you do is you come in and you get your hair washed. They do it, they scrub you really good, and then you get to have it blown out and either curled or braided or thrown into a ponytail for a night out or anything that you want.
Right, so a lot of people who come into the dry house are either looking for they have an event that they want to get their hair done for, or they are going on vacation and don't want to have to wash their hair for 4 days.
Exactly. Or sometimes we even have people that may have taken a fall and hurting a wrist and can't wash their hair themselves. Oh my God, we have it for so many people. Yeah.
Allie, I've never thought about that. If I ever get injured, you guys will do my hair.
No, don't even say that.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm totally fine. But, and so we became friends years ago
years ago, because I heard you speak. And I had no idea that you knew as many of my friends were your friends. And I didn't know. I just heard you speak one day and it was right around, I think it was one of your birthday ones.
Yes, yeah.
And it moved me to tears. And I was like, I think I'm supposed to be friends with this woman.
I mean, literally you DM'd me and said, I think we're supposed to be friends. And I was like, hey, guess what? I already know who you are. We have 1,000 mutual friends.
So wild. So wild. But look at here we are years later.
Here we are. We did it. Okay. We are ready, Jordan, because you have printed out pictures for us for this quiz. And Allie, I'm going to say first whether I think it's an adult braid or a kid braid. And you either confirm that I'm right or tell me that I'm wrong, and we'll talk about each braid as we go, okay?
So our first braid that we have, she's a blonde. She's real cute. Annie, is this a child braid or is this an adult braid?
Okay. So to me, that's that's a tough one, but I think that's a kid braid. I think that leans toward kid braid. Okay, good.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, you know what makes it a kid braid? That could very easily be switched to an adult braid.
Right, Allie, is it that it's tied up right at the base of the head?
Yes, it's the fact that they left the strands out at the bottom.
What would you do? What would turn that into an adult braid? Because you can do 2 French braids like that.
Totally.
And what turns it into
braiding it all the way down to the end, or pinning up those pieces of hair. And I can actually show you what I mean by that. So like if you have them out like this and you don't want to braid the ends of them, you just have to flip them kind of up and then tuck them and then just bobby pin them.
Oh, of course. Cute. That's so cute. And
it turns it immediately from like a 15-year-old to like a 26-year-old, you know?
See, I knew it. I know there are such defined lines. Okay, Jordan, next.
There is.
Okay, our next look is a little beachy. She is a brunette. Is this an adult braid or a kid braid, Annie?
Okay, I lean toward that being an adult braid because she has the curls dripping down around her.
Okay, yes, it's an adult braid. It's an adult, like it's an older teen adult, and through your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s.
Okay.
You can rock that at like an outdoor wedding. You can wear that to like a barbecue. I mean, it's like a really cute look for adults.
Tell me what happens if you do that on the right side and another one on the left side. Is that a no-no?
No, it's not a no. Just one makes it turn into more formal. So that one probably has it on the other side too, but that looks more like a bridesmaid. Like if you were going to be a bridesmaid and you had short hair, it's like something cool to do to your hair.
Right. Okay. So Allie, what I see sometimes is when I see my friends braiding the front, that tends to be the place where it can accidentally look like they're in kindergarten.
It could, but there's ways that it couldn't. It's the way that you end up like securing the end of it and kind of what you do with the rest of the hair.
Oh, okay.
There's a picture that kind of goes into that at some point.
Okay, good. Okay, Jordan, we're ready.
Okay. This one is a very casual look. Is this a kid braid or is this an adult braid?
Oh.
I feel like this again airs on the side of a child. If I showed up to dinner at Green Hills Grill and my hair had stopped, the braids had stopped right there and just fanned out over my shoulders, you would have some words.
I wouldn't even have words. I would just stop whatever you were doing and like cut your hair tie out and just start braiding it all the way down. It is so childlike, that picture. It makes me giggle because it's clearly on an adult woman. It's on an adult model, which is what's bothering me about it.
Yes. But again, to our friends watching, it is totally fine if you want to have two French
boxer braids. Oh yes.
Totally.
It's totally cool. It's totally cute. You can even, there's another thing that you can do where you can turn the bottoms of those braids into little buns. And it's actually kind of cute for adults too, because a child's not going to wear like a messy bun on the ends of her braids. So it makes it more adult and it's kind of cool. So there's a lot you can do with the ends of your hair. You can then you can hair tie them at the bottom of the nape of your neck and then do another braid if you wanted to. And that's fine too. Like you can continue, you can do a bunch of things with it. Just leaving it out is just so... a child playing soccer at 7 years old.
Yes, where are my orange slices? That's 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's exactly right.
What about if you do like the topsy-turvy at the bottom? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where you like flip them inside out?
Yeah, which is really cute, but you should keep going with it. It still should not be like just ponytails at the bottom.
Okay.
I'm sorry, pigtails at the bottom.
Pigtails, yeah, for sure.
Pigtails. It's called the pigtail.
All right, here's our final one. This is a loose look. Is this a child braid or is this an adult braid?
Oh gosh. Okay, so to me, Allie, a little bit the looser the braid, the more grown up it gets.
Totally. Parents are never gonna do a loose braid on their child because the pieces are gonna fall out throughout the day, and it's not gonna withstand the time of the day. So that's definitely an adult braid, and that's like a really cool one. So it's like it shows you that like you don't have to necessarily do a braid perfectly. You can super make it messy and loose, toss it up, and like I think that's perfect for a barbecue, like to stop by a friend's house in the evening, or like say you're just starting to date somebody new and you like don't really know what to do with your hair, but you don't want to always wear it down and straight, especially like in the summer here when it's so hot. It's like a way to put it up that makes it look like chic. Like casual chic.
Will you show it to us one more time, Jordan, that last one? I really like that last one.
I love this one. Allie, I want you to do this to my hair.
I know.
It's so pretty. Jordan, there's one more that's the funny one that's supposed to make Annie laugh the most.
I mean, the little girl with the pigtail.
This one.
I can't with her.
There's a better one.
Is this I can't even stop laughing when I look at it. A child braid or an adult braid?
Oh, no, it's neither. It's an avatar braid. You can't do that, right?
You can absolutely never do this.
Okay. And what
you
we'll
can
do?
Never do this.
No. Don't French braid to here and then let it drip down as braids. Unless you're doing like cornrows. If you're going to do cornrows.
No, I agree. Or like put them together in the back. Like the fact that they drip down, it's so childlike, but like so terrible for your child. It's one of the worst pictures I've ever found on the internet of hair. I was like, what? And you're right. It does look like Avatar.
It's Avatar. You nailed it, Annie.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
Avatar vibes.
so Allie, can you show us on a mannequin or on your friend Jackie, if we want to do like a simple front braid that we just pin back here, how can we guarantee it doesn't look like we're going to our second day of third grade?
Okay. So the first thing you're going to do, and you can tell me if you can't see this mannequin, sometimes I can't see the reflection, is you're going to want to part your hair on the side. And you can go, I always tell people to go like right at the arch of your eyebrow, straight back, is where your part should be.
Oh, nailed it. Okay. So
look at that, Annie.
Good.
So what you're going to do is you're going to make a clear line from your part. You're going to go all the way down to right behind your ear.
Okay, so from your part, and how wide should that be, Allie? Like 3 inches?
No, it's probably going to be about 1.5.
Oh, see, that's why I need you. Okay.
And so what you're going to want to do is, the reason you guys are going to want to do this is because it could get a little bit messy. And so what I would do is go ahead and then clip that hair in back of your head.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to use one of our scrunchies.
Can we order those scrunchies online, Allie?
You can order these scrunchies online. We just got our brand new spring collection, and it's really, really, really awesome.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
To that.
So then you're going to go to, basically, you're going to go to the 3/4 of the rest of your eyebrow is going to be where you end it.
Oh, that's the trick, right? Is you have to stop it early.
You have to stop it early, but not too early that it's this big. You want it to be like at least 4 inches, 5 inches.
Okay.
Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to use a finger and you're going to make a straight across line from where your hair starts to where that part line is.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You're going to split these pieces into 3. And this may take a couple times of getting used to, but you also can twist it and it looks just as cool as a braid as well.
Right.
And then you're going to start doing your typical braid. So your right hand is going to go over the middle piece and the right becomes your middle.
Right.
And then your left side is going to come over the middle piece and become your middle. And then you're just going to repeat that step. But the next time you do it, you're just going to pull up some of the hair from the front of your forehead.
Right. Okay.
And start incorporating it in. And now that becomes your middle. And then you have your left side that you are going to pick up hair.
Oh, because you're still picking up from the back as well.
A little bit, but you don't always have to. Like, make it easy. That's more of like probably an advanced one. You could literally only pick up from the front and you'd be fine. So let's do that then. I'll just pick up from the front.
And if you do it super tight, that's gonna make it look younger than if you braid it and let it have a little bit of life to it, right?
So what you're gonna do is then you're gonna put this over, and you're absolutely right about that, and I'm gonna get to that because I do that at the very end.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm still picking up hair.
And so everybody's in there, and then clip it.
Everyone's in. So this is how we end it. And I end up braiding a little bit further down.
Jackie, you're doing a great job.
I'm gonna have Jackie hold this. So I put in a hair tie. You see how loose this ends up looking?
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
So then what you're going to do is, with all this on the end, people start tugging from up top, but you actually want to tug from the bottom like shoelaces. Oh. So this is where you're getting your slack from, is from the bottom.
Oh, right.
And you can just keep pulling and pulling, and then you make it as messy as possible. What you do is then you clamp your fingers down on top of where your hair tie is, and you bobby pin this area. And then what you do is then you just let out the hair tie, and now this, and then you let out all this. Oh, and look at how cute that is.
Cute.
Will you bring her closer? Yes. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so
And it's okay if it's messy. That's like very in. And then you can pull it out as much as you want or as little as you want. And then you can either leave your hair tie in and tuck it behind your ear. And then that goes along with that picture that you guys both like very much. So this would be the start of that picture. So you would braid it down, and then you'd have your hair tie. And then what you would do is you'd pick up hair and put it under. And then you'd end up just incorporating this all back into a loose pony or bun.
Okay. You do that for Cassie a lot. You do a great loose pony braidy thing for her.
Yeah, and look how stunning. And it kind of just fades out. It almost is like a... Right. It just braided, and then fades.
Oh my gosh. Allie, that's so cute.
I have a question. If I was going to do it with waves, like the photo that we liked earlier, should I curl my hair before or should I curl my hair afterward? If I wanted to,
that's a great question.
I always think of curling your hair first is easier than trying to work your way around a braid that's already bobby pinned in. Okay. Just curl it. It'll give your braid texture. I also am a very big fan of texture spray. Yeah. and texturizing dust that you can spray on your hair after your braid and when you start to pull it out.
So you spray it on
okay.
braid.
Yes.
Okay.
So I would curl your hair before the braid, but I would use this like any kind of texturizing powder or mist afterwards, and it'll really give you like a really nice defined, like fat, hippie-ish kind of braid.
Love it.
Is there anybody who should not braid their hair? Is there someone who's too old? Is there someone who has the wrong face shape? You can't control that. I don't mean wrong. I just mean, is there anybody who's not allowed to braid their hair?
I hate saying no, but there is. I think if you have very fine hair and you're blonde and you braid it, it's going to make you look like you don't have any hair.
Yeah.
But there's things to combat that. There's something called feed-in braids. And what it is you buy fake hair, strands of fake hair, and you can actually feed them into the braid to make your braid thicker.
Oh,
I mean, anyone can do this, and it's really fun. It's like a Kim Kardashian kind of vibe or Khloe Kardashian kind of vibe. But it really works well on people that are just their hair is not as thick as they'd like. Brilliant. But they can do little braids.
Right. So a grandma can be wearing braids. A 10-year-old can be wearing braids. You just need to make sure you're wearing a age-appropriate braid.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how old your grandmother is.
True. But I mean, I can see a world where my hair stays long my whole life.
My grandmother lived to be 92 years old, and every single day of her life, she wore a braid.
Really?
She wore long hair, but she would pin it back with 2 clips, and then she would just do one long braid down the back of her hair.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was lovely. It was just out of her face, and she looked really pretty. She always used to say that God said the woman's hair is the glory. And so she never really wanted to cut it.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. And then you ended up working in hair. That's kind of special. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Okay, Allie, tell us your website so we can go get scrunchies.
It's thedryhousenashville.com, and you can actually even go on our Instagram page and DM us for questions or ordering or anything that you want.
Okay.
It's a more personalized way to talk to us.
Yes, we'll link to all that. You're very kind to offer that because we have questions. We will have some braid questions.
Send them all my way. I'm bored. I'm in the house bored.
So actually what we'll do, I'm in the house and I'm in the house bored in the house.
That's right.
Actually, because this is an Annie's Fun List video and a lot of times people leave comments below, we'll just encourage, if you guys will leave your questions below, Allie will jump in and we'll jump in and be answering some of your questions. That way, if anybody sees a question, that way you don't get the same question a bunch of times. We can answer it one time in the YouTube comments.
Totally.
Brilliant. Oh, friends, thank you guys. Jordan, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks so much.
Okay, so now that Allie taught us, let's see if I can do it. Here we go. Eyebrow, yes. 1.5 inches, yes. Behind my ear, yes. Okay, I've got that much. Pull this out of the way. And then we start here. She said make a straight line. Cut this into 3 pieces. Now when I do mine, I usually just cut this one into 2 pieces and then grab some of this as well to just keep on braiding. Over, under, then we grab some more from here. Like she said, we're just gonna pull from the front. Okay. Oh, they're all, hi, welcome to the quarantine where we can't get our hair cut. Oh boy, just realized I don't have a clip. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Rubber band, bobby pins. So let me rubber band it first. I don't have those tiny ones. I know a lot of you guys have those like tiny clear ones. I've just never bought those. I don't really know why. I just never purchased them. And then we start here, loosening it up. That was a tip of all tips to me, that you start at the bottom and start loosening them up. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, of course you do. Now, sometimes those little bobbles bug me, but Allie's trying to teach me not to care so much. Okay, and then bobby pin. Okay, yeah. And just release the rest of the beasts. Okay, yeah, I feel like I obeyed her. Okay, so there's another episode of Annie's Fun List where we all can have grown-up braids. I do like the idea of doing that whole thing like she said. I may have to do that today. But that is my braid. Now, we would love to see your braids, so make sure you tag me on Instagram or on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you put it. Also, remember, if you have any questions for Allie, put them here in the YouTube comments, as she'll be checking here to answer any of them for you. I mean, look at us with our adult braids, you guys. She's such a good teacher. Okay, that's it for my fun list. Now I want to hear from you. If you have any questions from Allie, put them right below or tell me your thoughts on adult braids versus kid braids.